everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today I'm super excited because this is my bullet journal setup. It's going to be my yearly setup. I have a few pages in the front for just all year tracking and things, and then this is also my January setup. So I ended up filling in everything. I had shown my plan for this, and just total disclaimer, I decided not even to do very fancy headers. I used my own handwriting for a lot of it. I tried a little bit of brush lettering, which I'm not very good at. So this definitely is very kindergarten level. I didn't add any doodles. I didn't add any extra anything, basically. It's just like handwriting and that's it. I haven't even set up a lot of the pages as far as what's going on the pages yet. It's basically just titles and mapping everything out. I did end up using quite a few of the Tombos. So I'm gonna read you guys these numbers really quick. So you can see 407, 817, the light gray is in 95, 379 for the darker teal, 723, and then for a minty color, just very sporadically, I did 243. So those are the main combo colors. I also used the 2 packs of acrylographs. I have the set from Amanda Rach Lee, and then I have the glittery set. So I have used some of each of those all over this as well. So it is not pretty. It's just like, it's done. That's the basic point of it. I thought just going ahead and doing it was better than waiting around and it not getting done. So that's the disclaimer, like, it's ugly, don't judge. It's just handwriting. But here we go. Here's my title page, 2023. I used a various arrangement of these Tombos that I just went through. And then I wrote a quote and then I forgot who said the quote. I went and looked up. There was this page I found that's 100 inspirational New Year's quotes or something like that. And I really liked this one. It said, "The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot." So I accented a few of them. And again, just like block letters. I did not like how I capitalized all of the pink words. I would not have done that. Like looking back, I wish I had not capitalized the middle words in that, but I did, and it's done. I've got to find the credit and write in who said the quote. And then my 2023 goals are going to be mapped out here. I'm not completely done with them, but I'm going to do them in like a bubble kind of thing, word bubble type of thing in this. And then I've got this for 2023 miles, and I am going to change this. I will put a piece of paper over this or white this out, and I decided I'm going to do each square is 1 mile. So I'm going to round down on all my miles, just fill in from day to day. And I saw a really cool tracker that somebody had done. They had done miles, and they used each individual square that they colored in, and they wrote the date in each square. I think what I will do is say I have like 5 miles for a ride. I will just box in 5. Color it in, and then put a little date. So I'll do some sort of tone-on-tone look where the lines are just a darker version of whatever color I pick for the inside of it, or I'll just like go over the lines separately and then put the date inside it. And I calculated there's 26 squares by 36 squares up to my space here. That's the starting square. So I think that should cover close to 2,000 miles across here, and I may end up having to find a third page to fill this out because my goal is to get 2,000 miles. So I don't know that I'm going to have enough space on here, but I am going to zigzag it. I don't think I'm going to fill in every single square. I think I will do some sort of pattern where I'm zigzagging around somehow, where I skip like 1 square in between all of my turns and things. So I don't exactly know how far I'm going to get with this, but I will add pages on, and it will just have to be further into the book, and I'm okay with that. And then here I've got a savings tracker, and again, like total chicken scratch, drew my own thing, and then I have a mark for each month. I can write in the savings for this, and I am saving for a mud room. I'm very excited about that. We did our living room built-ins, and based on the price of that, we know the mud room is going to be really, really expensive, so I'm trying to save for that this year. And then my YouTube earnings, this is the 2023 earnings. I wrote in all of the days. These are both done with acrylographs, and then I also want to keep track of my subscriber count, so I put the months down there too to keep track of that. I'll just fill that in as I go. And then this is my monthly planner stack. I'm going to outline these as I go and just kind of have an idea of what planners I'm going to be using each month. I want to try to review as many of the 2023 planners as I can possibly. So I've got all of the months in here, and I did do this with the acrylographs, and I did not let them dry. So you can see I've got smudges here and there because of that. And then I put a quote here. This is a Foo Fighters quote from a song. And then this is going to be my media fave. So whatever songs, movies, podcasts, TV shows, anything If I find it and I really, really like it throughout the year, it's going to go on this page. And then I just had the quote there, and I went between block lettering and trying to brush letter. And then I realized as I wrote everything, I totally like went sideways up the page. So I was really careful to write in straight lines on these two. But that first one's like way crooked. And then this is the one I watercolored with my Grabby travel set that I had reviewed. So I'll link to that review. It's a cute little travel watercolor set, and I really like the way that page turned out. And then I wrote another quote here just in like my own regular handwriting, just bigger. This is a quote from Lady Gaga. I really like this one. Do not allow people to dim your shine because they are blinded. Tell them to put on sunglasses. Really like that. And then this is the beginning of my 2023 page. I don't know if I'm going to doodle up this page or stamp it or some sort of decoration on here, but it's here. It's just titled, again, like basically a neater form of my normal handwriting. And then here are going to be my January goals. Again, I'm going to do like big words or bubbles. I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but when I have them hashed out, they will go on this page. And then I've got healthy habits and my January planner stack. I'll write in more detail what each planner is going to be used for this month. And then I'm going to just try to concentrate on like 2 to 3 new habits every month, and they're going to go on this page. I'll just mark them out and doodle and add stickers or something. I don't know exactly how I'm going to map this out, but I'm going to try to make it look pretty. And then some affirmations. I will write out a few affirmations and quotes to be just for the month that I'll look back at. And then this is for anything that catches my eyes. I'm going to try to do like a monthly favorites video, and I will put like all my favorites in here as I find things each month. And then this is going to be my wins, whatever accomplishments I get through. I want to just be able to look back at this and be like, yeah, I got some stuff done. So I will put all my wins on there. And then I'm really working on morning and evening routine things. So I'm going to tweak things here and there and just add to my morning and evening routines. Right now, my only evening routine thing is 15 minutes of planner time. I just have an alarm set on my phone. I come in here 15 minutes every night, and I will probably add like one more thing, like go to bed on time for my January thing. That was just my December goal, is the 15-minute planner stack, and then I'll add more habits to that as I go. And then, oh my gosh, I think I spelled morning totally wrong. I'm just looking at that. Morning. I don't know what I did. I will have to wipe that out because that's terrible. You can tell I was like I was watching TV and stuff as I'm doing this. But my morning routine, I just got to get back to it in January. We're just all staying up too late, sleeping later because the kids are off, but I'll get back to it and add some morning routine things to concentrate on. And then here is a family milestone page, just big milestones that happen throughout the month, like Livy losing teeth or anything that Stella's doing. She's in the process potentially of potty training right now, which is fun. So that might be a family milestone that comes up very soon. We get rid of diapers for the last time. It's very exciting. And then I decided to add this page. I went back and forth whether I'm going to try to do anything Project Life, and right now I'm not committing to actually physically making the Project Life album, but I want to keep track of like main things that happen throughout the week so that I could go back and write things down if I want to, like cute quotes that the girls say or big things that happen each week. I did end up writing weeks 1 through 4 in here. I'll probably end up putting the dates here too, so I know what dates each week are, but I thought I would do Project Life, and I thought about it actually. I thought about going and adding all of the Project Life pages together and just writing out all of the weeks so I have space, but I didn't end up doing that. So I might just have these sprinkled throughout the book, or I might later on just have a big chunk of Project Life stuff and have all the Project Life stuff together in here. But for now, that's the page that I have. And then I thought I was going to end with this page that's just doodles. It was going to be stamping, doodling, brush lettering, any kind of creative thing I want to do in here. And that was going to be like what continues on in the book. But then I wanted to add this coffee tracker. So I'll talk about this in a second. But the doodles page, I have one doodle page, and then it's going to be, I'll just continue the doodle pages on after this. But here is the coffee adventures page. Johnny discovered he liked iced coffee, so we are trying to make some at home. We've tried it at various different places like Starbucks. We have a place here in Austin called Summer Moon, and they're really, really good. And he also really likes the Chick-fil-A coffee. So we have just started buying a few things. We've got a few coffee things, we've got a few creamer things, and we're trying to mix and match our own. And I made a little key to keep track because I just order our groceries, and I over time will not remember which coffee creamers we've liked as far as like purchasing new, and I don't want to duplicate ones thinking, oh, we haven't tried this one yet. I want to make sure we're trying a bunch of different new ones. Again, like title, it's Coffee Adventures. So I want to make sure. So I have a key here. John is the first box and then I am the second box. And then I have a key down here. Love, like, or dislike, and I color coded each like that. And then I totally forgot to leave an extra space here. So there's a little squish space here, but otherwise there's a line in between each thing. And I'm just writing out as we try, and this will continue on. I'll just add more Coffee Adventures pages as needed. So that's just a fun thing that we're doing. I have a cute little sticker from Hubman and Chub Girl, which is a cute little sticker shop. I have a few of their stickers and I really like their little pumpkin spice set there. And then I will continue on with the doodles. I'll probably do this whole spread be coffee and then continue my doodling here, and that will be throughout the month. And if I think of other pages, I'll stick the other pages in and just continue the doodles after that, because I did this. So it'll just be things that I want to keep track of, like this. I just thought of this morning. I was like, yes, we're going to keep track of all the coffee things, because I was going in and looking at what other creamers they had to try. And there's like a billion. So it's going to get cumbersome. And now I can keep track of what we like and try new things. I'm very excited about that. And I like iced coffee because it's not very coffee. It's like mostly sweet stuff and milk. I've been putting whole milk in his and I've been putting coconut milk in mine. So it's mostly like milk and just a little bit of coffee flavor for me. I make him have stronger coffee ones, but since I'm really sensitive to caffeine, I can't have a whole lot of the coffee. And I've just had a really fun time, you know, adding just a little bit of coffee and making basically a milkshake. Let's be honest, it's basically a milkshake for me. But I really like this whole like keeping track of it and Coffee Adventures page. So it's things like that that are going to go in here, like just creative things that are semi-functional, but mostly just kind of cutesy and fun. I really, really like this one. So I will continue on. I'll do some of the doodling and stamping and that kind of thing. But that's all that I've got in here so far. It's basically going to keep track of week-to-week stuff, like any big picture things, big family milestone things, keep track of whatever I'm working on throughout the month in some sort of cutesy graphic way. And yeah, just kind of memory keeping type of thing, like not something I would hand down to my kids, but something I can look back on at the end of the year and see how far I've gone. Like my morning routine in January may look way different from my morning routine in December. And same with the evening routine. Considering I'm starting with one thing this December, in January I'll have 2 things on there, maybe in February I'll have 3 things on there, and it'll just keep growing and getting better. And I'm excited to see where it goes. You know, this is just the beginning. And of course, like my headers are just total crap. Even here, I like totally spell things really weird, but I just tried about a bunch of different things, like capital letters, cursive, my regular handwriting, just bigger. I tried a little bit of brush lettering, a little bit different with the A's. I'm just kind of having fun with it, and it's all over the place at this point. So it's not a cohesive theme or look or even colors, like all the colors are everywhere. Maybe in February I can be a little more cohesive with the coloring, since it's going to be a month that's like Valentine's-y. I will definitely add in a lot of pinks and reds and that kind of thing, but for now this is like just any color I thought to grab. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. I'll fill in a lot of these things over the month, like if I see some favorite quotes, or I'll look through quotes and add some to this list. And same with the affirmations. I've got to decide on what affirmations I'm going to be using for the month. I'll put them in here and then I can write them in the morning, that type of thing. So all in all, I'm really excited about this. I'm not super far into it at this point. You can see there's my chunk from yearly stuff and January beginning stuff. Not all that thick, but I'm liking where it's going. So I hope you guys like this look at my January and my 2023 setups for my bullet journal. Let me know if you guys are bullet journaling and what you are containing in your bullet journal. Is it just kind of a keepsakey type thing? Is it a creative thing? Or is it like a legit bullet journal where you have your task lists and your weekly pages, your monthly overview pages? Mine's just going to be kind of a catch-all creative and notes type of thing. No task lists, no appointments, no monthly spreads, nothing. Just this type of fun, cutesy, remembering type of things. And then Project Life. I'm excited to put that in here. I thought that was a good addition. So there you go. I hope you guys liked it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. I think my next video, hopefully going up, is going to be my 2023 goals video. Be sure to stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.